Hello, so I'm presenting this example 2.1 work status NGSS 2008 survey. So we discussed in the class that we had an Excel file in which the number of people in a society are interviewed and they recorded for their current work status, work time, working full-time, working part-time, temporarily not working, unemployed, retired, school, housekeeping and others. So this is the current status that we had in the Excel file. So this is the Excel file looks like, and you can download the Excel file from here, your Excel exhibits. So I have opened the file and I have looked into this. This is the file, but I wanted to redo it again so that we can look into this, how this was created. So this is the current status. Now looking into this, that what you have is your work status, working full-time, working part-time, temporarily not working, and according to this there are how many people that are found that working full-time 1003 people, and how many found part-time 201 people. And the total is, if you wanted to know how much is the total, then I can write it here, total, and I just wanted to sum. So this is how I'm gonna write it, equal sign and then SUM, then bracket open, then I say sum these columns, so I'm gonna get it. So this is what I get it as a, it is more appropriate that you highlight this and change the color so that you don't mess with others. So this is the and what about the code? So code is basically writing the each fields as a number, such as your student ID. That student ID is representing your name. Similarly, this status is represented by this code. Okay, so let us go for a plot in here. Now before we do the plot, one of the easiest thing you should be doing is who are the x-axis and who are the y-axis. So in this case, if you wanted to take a look at this particular data, I just moved it here, right? But I wanted to plot what? I want to plot this kind of graph, right? And look at here. Who's the x-axis? Who is the horizontal axis? The work status, which is this line, right? And who is the frequency? The count of the number of people who are in that field in a vertical axis. So similarly, we'll go here, okay? And we don't need this part, so for now what we can do, we can go there and say hide column. So this is hide. Now these are the two status that we wanted to present. Now in order to do the graph, make sure that this is your horizontal axis and this is your vertical axis, so they should be next to each other, and the first is horizontal axis, the next is the vertical axis. Okay, so I'm gonna do what? I'm gonna click the data that I wanted to plot. So this is the data, right? And then I go here, insert, then I go there, call bar charts, which I wanted to plot, then I say yes, so it is plotted. So see, it's very simple. Now somebody would like to ask me, can you change this color or whatever? So a few things that we like to customize it. First of all, in most of the cases that you do this, you often, to improve the visibility, you delete the chart title, right? And then you want to know what is this or what is this, right? So you have to add the axis titles. So in order to add the axis title, you go there, call axis titles, let's say primary horizontal axis, and then you put what? We'll put it, say, work status, right? Okay, and what about the other one? This one, you go there, axis title, then you say vertical axis, and you say frequency. Okay, very good. So now you can stretch the graph if you want to make it bigger, but make sure that you don't stretch it from any of the sides. For example, if I do this, see, it is distracted because the lengths are distorted. Now what I would suggest, I Control Z, I return this back, and then I stretch it from this side, and you can see that everything is grown in equal dimension, right? So this is the better way of stretching. You can stretch it from any diagonal, so you can stretch from here, you can stretch from here, okay, or you can reduce from here similarly. Okay, so now let's stretch it again. Okay, and if you stretch it, see the labels have been positioned accordingly. So this is up to you, how do you like to position your labels. Now the second thing we like to discuss in here, that what if you want to change the color. See, the moment I select this, it's gonna select all, but suppose if I want to only change the color of this, if I double click on the same bar, it is the only one which is selected, and I can go there and I can go change the font and I can make it say red, for instance, right? And similarly, if I select this again in here, double click on this, so first when I select this, see, only one. But if I go there, select any of these, everybody is selected. Okay, but if I double click it back again, this is the only one selected, and I wanted to show, say for example, this color, for instance. Okay, is it clear? Now what we like to do, sometimes we like to show that what is the count. So what we can do, we click on here, right, and then we right click and say add data labels, right, and here you can say add data label, and this is the label you can add it. So this pretty much completes the instruction how to draw the bar charts, right? So